Hi everyone, thanks for watching today's video. Today's video we talk about the Japanese robot toys part 3. If you remember the first two parts of the video, part 1 we talk about the first generation of the robot, about the Mazinger Z, and it was so simple story. The good robot fights to the dark side robot, and then every episode the good robot win and then everyone happy. And then come to the part 2, which is the second generation of the robot history in Japan. We talk about Gundam since afterward, because from that generation onwards, the story all talk about the real war between different forces. We cannot really say which side is good and which side is wrong. It just tried to put all the realistic into the story, including the love story, person's relationship, and the political struggling between different forces. And then since I will say in 1995, there's another TV episode or cartoon come up, which is called the Evangelion. And since that time onward, I will say it's the third generation, because from that time onward, lots of the cartoon being affected by this creation, Evangelion, which is actually, I will say, is actually beyond imagination. What it means beyond imagination means when you really pay attention to watch the TV episodes, you find yourself so confused. And some people have been saying the first time you watch Evangelion, you got so confused. But the second time after you watch the story again, you get even more confused. But the third time, if you watch the Evangelion, and if you understand the story more, the result is lots of people got tears on their eyes. Why is that? Because the story is so complicated. So the first time after you watch it, it creates so many different questions you want to ask, so you got confused. But the second time when you watch and you understand a bit more, you just create even more questions, and so that's why you get more confused. But the third time after you watch, you may understand the story more, and then you start to enjoy the graphics, the world that is being created in the story, and the model design is so good, and that's why lots of people think so amazing and have tears on their eyes. Now, if you look at the design of the robots in the episodes, it's not actually the pure robot. It's actually what we call the I will say biological robot, with the outside you will see the robot with the metal gear, but in fact inside the robot is actually biological tissues. Of course, because the story is so difficult to understand, so I probably will not go very details about the story, but just roughly tell you the rough idea. Inside the story, you will mention being got lots of the different names, which is actually similar to the Bibles, such as the Adam, Eve, or Cito, angels, spear of Longinus. But try not to try to make any relation between these comics and the Bibles, because I think the author just want to get some name from the Bible and use that to be used in the cartoon movie. But it's actually the story is talk about the creation of the earth and creation of the life, and it has nothing to do with the relationship with the Bible. Now, I think the original story about Evangelion is talk about millions years ago. There was the impact to the earth, and that actually bring up two seeds of the original source for life, and one is called the Adam, and the other one is called leaf. And then afterwards, the leaf was being suppressed by the smear of Longinus, which equivalent to smear of destiny. And then the atoms on the atom side is start to continue to evolve until they create the human life in the earth. And until in the modern life, there was the second impact, which happened to the south hemisphere of the earth. And the second impact was actually created by there's a group of the features called angels, and which is trying to actually destruct the civilization. Whereas in human being side, there's a hidden government called the NERV, N-E-R-V, and inside the committee, there's a group of people. They are what we call the unique people, and we gave them the name Cedo. Cedo actually is a sound equivalent to the English word disciples. When I saw the screen of the impact, actually it reminded me of real impact which happened in 1908 in Siberia, and that was believed so far is due to the asteroid impact. I think the author Anno Hideaki was trying to use that event to put into the comics to attract the people to watch. So try not to make it too serious, because when you look at this comics Evangelion, you just try to enjoy the graphic, enjoy some very special world that being created by Hideaki. Then you will be very happy to keep looking at the story, and you can see the graphic, the pictures, and the environment being created inside the comics is so amazing and so attractive for people. Even though if you don't understand the story, you still want to keep looking at the graphic and the screen being shown in the cartoons. And the effect of this cartoon has so much influence for the subsequent production of all the Japanese cartoon movies or TV episodes. And so that's why if you are actually watching the Japanese robot cartoon now, the story is so funny and so much beyond that you can think about and actually out of the reality. Okay, now back to the video for this part today. The one that I'm going to show you is this robot model. And this robot model was actually coming out from the market in 1997, and it has been about 28 years already. But I actually just finished that robot about 4 years ago, yeah. And remember last time I'm saying, if you are trying to build up the model which has been long years ago, the original design is so simple and so hard to actually build up if you want to make it good looking. And this also happened to this model. Now this is the original box of the model, and what happened is the model itself design is very simple. With all the parts, they are just purple looking, and there's no coloring for all different parts, and you need to do your own painting. I do it by spray color, of course. And also lots of the parts, when you put them together, is very similar to Gundam. All the parts, you just put them together with the glue, and each one usually with a very big gap, and that's why you need to do lots of work to fill up the gaps and polish it before the painting. And the color I choose is the metallic dark purple color, which is actually the color mode you can see in the TV episode at night time when this EVA-01 fighting in the battle. Of course, when I'm doing the model, I did not just want to make the coloring and the outlook of the model, but I try to make some more modification. Now, so if I turn the model to the back, you will actually see there's a cable here connecting to the power box. And actually, if you watch the cartoon before, you will know behind the body on the back, there's the charging hole, and you can use the cable and plug it in to charge up the power to the robot so that it can keep running the energy for the robot. Now, see this power box? It actually I use the Lego parts to build it up. And then you can switch on the power. And once the power is on, that cable has the electricity. And now, if you look at the robot itself, at the back here, you will see there's two charging holes. And what you do is you just put the power point, plug it to the back of the hole, and you will see the eyes will be light on. And actually, I install a LED light onto the head, so you will see the light will be on after you plug in the power point there. I would say to install the LED light for the eyes is the most difficult part when I was creating this model. It's because the head itself is the solid hard plastic, and I need to draw a hole to install the LED light, and actually the eye is also I need to cut the eyes, the shape of the eyes out from the solid plastic. And I also would like to show you this little parts here that you can buy from the electronic stores. And this is the adapter. I'm going to create the cable. Now see, this is this part here. And also, if you look at the back of the robot, this is the hole you can use to install the adapter. So I hope you will enjoy today's video, the Japanese robot toys part 3. And because Evangelion is so popular in Japan, and we got lots of porters actually using this title, including even umbrellas, records, or lots of different stationery things, or even cards. So in the future, I will have lots of the EVA porters will actually like to show all of you. Okay, so I will see you soon. Bye bye.